Hi, it's Tara. I've been cleaning out my closet and I found these really dusty old perfumes that I used to have shoved way back in, and a lot of them are white musk. So I remember this one. This is like a perfume oil and it's called Rain. And I remember one blast of this reminds me of like like a musk, white musk, kind of like rain. It's supposed to simulate the feeling of a blue rainy day, I think. 20 years ago, I bought this and it's been sitting in the back of my closet all this time. Another goodie but oldie that I found is this. This is Kiehl's original musk. So this is like a nice clean musk, not too nausea making, but it's not too soapy. It's has like a little bit of amber, slightly amber hints. So this is Kiehl's original musk, which is their own brand's musk. I bought this like many years ago. I don't know if it's been reformulated, but a lot of people really like this. And I have my own. This is like a really cute musk. Oh yeah, so this one is a fruity musk, but it's not your average fruity. This is from L'Artisan Parfumeur, and this is like a travel spray of this, of their blackberry. So Mure is blackberry and musk, so it's Mure Musc. So it's kind of like a fruity, uplifting white musk. It's slightly powdery, very nice. Very innocent and fresh. I mean, for a musk, fresh, not really fresh. Speaking of a crystalline musk that I dug out from that time, this is the Comptoir Sud Pacifique. This is a great, like metallic, I think aluminum spray jar. I really like this because I think the opaqueness and the coolness of the metal actually preserves the perfume really much better than like glass. But anyways, this is one of my most favorite musk, and this is like it says Cristal de Mousse. It's like it's crystalline, you know what I mean? And it's slightly sweet, but it's not gourmand. It's like sweet feminine powder, but it's not too powdery. It's hard to describe. It's like a very high, sweet, feminine scent. You know what I mean? It's also clean. It's not animalic. I really, really love this. So if I want to smell very sweet and clean, yet not sweet as in gourmand, light, slightly powdery, I would definitely go for this. This is one of my treasures. I don't know if they still make the same formula. I know this brand still exists, but yeah, this is a treasure. Speaking about clean and feminine, here's this iconic one from, I think, the 90s. So this is the same, Cacherel is the same people that brought you Lulu, the really spicy, hedonistic amber from the 80s or 70s. But then in the 90s, they went the opposite direction. So now you have this real beautiful, beautiful clear pearl, pure. This is, like it says, pure and innocent. It really is. This has, this jar and the perfume are perfectly matched. It's like the embodiment. The perfume smells just like you imagine this jar to smell. This is a really beautiful jar. I think even though it's not my favorite perfume, it's an easy wear. So for those days when you just can't be bothered, but you still want to smell good, or maybe you want to like, I find that these kind of crystalline type of perfumes, they just kind of clear your head, you know what I mean? They just like help you focus. So on those type of days, you might consider this. And also, if you're a perfume collector, you really should get this. This jar is just really pretty. It's like a pearl, and this plastic portion up here is like pearlescent, and it actually has like a cute little pearl inside. I'm gonna get the bigger jar if it still exists. So yeah, so this is Cacherel NOA. Okay, so another one, and this is like a cheesy, like celebrity scent. So I do like Rihanna's stuff. Some of her stuff is kind of cool. She has another one of this. The original one, Rogue, is actually like a plum and leather one. That's pretty cool. That a lot of people like, and it's a little bit avant-garde for like a celebrity scent. But this Rogue Love is nothing to do with it. This is basically, even though there's spikes on the bottom, it's like an innocent light pink, like, you know, spray, and it's basically a slightly fruity musk. So I like this. I actually had a smaller jar of it, and I sold it because I thought I didn't take it seriously. But then on the eve of selling it, I smelled it again, and I really liked it, but I already sold it. So I went and bought like another one. I went on the cheapy route, and I bought the tester. So I kind of regret that, because not having the top it really makes this bottle look ugly. The top was just a block, like a solid block of white, and I would have liked to preferred it. So this is what I wear sometimes when I don't want to smell any serious stuff on me. I just want something light and fresh. So this is it. So the fruity part is not too annoying. That's why I like it, because I don't like cheap smelling fruity perfumes. The musk part is nice and clean. It's a very airy. There's not much to it. These are quite cheap, so it doesn't really matter. Speaking of, this is like on the opposite spectrum of cheap. This brand called Huitieme Art. So Huitieme, I think, means like eighth art. So I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the sense of smell. I don't know. So this is called Naive Iris. So it's a mashup of two words, naive and iris, together. So it's supposed to be like an innocent iris that smells. The person who does this line, I forgot his name, but he's a French guy. And this one can only be found in France, as far as I know. Because the one place that I bought this from, Lucky Scents down in LA, they no longer carry this particular one, I don't think. Or they do, but it's like maybe repackaged. I don't know. But anyways, they don't have this bottle anymore. They have it in a dark bottle, but I love this in the white bottle. I bought this like 15 years ago or something like that, a long, long time ago. And this is supposed to smell like a cat's fur, you know, the soft, fluffy kitten's fur, you know what I mean? Kitten's fur musk. This is what it is. And I wouldn't disagree. It has a very slight hint of fruit, but it's not distinguishable. It's just like a slight type of tartness to it. But it's not tart, you know what I mean? It's immediately rounded out by a slightly powdery iris. And so it is like a very clean, very innocent body scent. And this guy, this line, Huitieme Art, actually, it actually specializes in unique skin scents and musk. So this is not very strong, but it's very intimate musk, close to the body. I wouldn't say it's sexy. It's more on the innocent and soft, demure side. But I quite like those scents, you know what I mean? To me, I don't want to smell animalic, especially at work, you know what I mean? These are all work safe. So speaking of work safe and super safe in general, and some people, you know, criticize it for not having much personality or whatever, but I disagree, because, you know, there's a reason why there's a wide range of perfumes, and they're it's just to fit all types of situations. You know, there's a time and place for this, to wear this. And, you know, and if you have to wear something, but you have like these co-workers that are just like complain at the, you know, like about anything. You know, if you wore lotion, they would complain. If they smelled something, anything at all, like they would complain, you know what I mean? And of course, one must be courteous towards others and have respect for others. So if you work in a field where you have to kind of be close to people, like doctors, nurses, or whatnot, so I would consider this like a very safe perfume. And this house in general is very refined and discreet, I would say. And they carry a lot of really amazing musk and very feminine. So this is Bvlgari Omnia Crystalline. So yes, it's crystalline. It's in this really cool dispenser. It's supposed to be like a line of jewelry. I think these might be the two links of jewelry linked together. Hold on. Okay. So anyways, this is crystalline, and it basically is very crystalline, and it's like, it's hard to describe because it's like discreet. And this is eau de parfum. What it is like your skin, but better type of musk. It's not soapy. It's kind of, it's hard to describe. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you sprayed this on your clothes, it would smell better. It would smell like you're wearing slight bit of scent. I think it would just improve the scent of your body. You know what I mean? It doesn't smell that human, but when you put it in your skin, it kind of like melds in and becomes a part of you. It's hard to describe. Anyways, if you like stuff that is very discreet, you have a very sensitive nose, but you still want to wear something a little bit extra, I would suggest this. This is safe for work for sure. However, if you like really strong scents, you would probably not like this because you would probably not think it's worth your money. So for me, if I am like sick of heavy perfume, but I still want a little something, I would wear this. Okay, so on another note, I found this also in my closet cleanup, and it's like a real old one. This is like a really fascinating bottle. This is Lei, or She, by Armani, Giorgio Armani. And so basically they on this bottle, it's like an intriguing bottle. It's like metallic, but then they have this pushing thing on top is like a really soft rubber. So you just spray it like on top like that. And this to me is like the 90s kind of soapy white musk for ladies. So back in the day, we used to think this was really sophisticated because it smelled like soap. Back then, perfume didn't really smell like soap. Perfume smelled like very perfumey. It had like a lot of artificial flowers, artificial like herbal scents, you know what I mean? It was on the heavier side. So this was kind of like a revelation when they started making clean smelling musk that was like clean, that smelled like soap. Because back then perfume and soap or clean smell was not synonymous, you know what I mean? Perfume was like heavy and perfumey, like cakey, like floral and extra musky and ambery and stuff like that. So these were like some of the first really clean like musk scents that came out. It's slightly crystalline, it's slightly soapy, it's soft, it's nice. Yeah, I would wear this on nostalgia 90s day. It's not too soapy. I don't know if people would rush out and buy this, but you know, if you like soft scents and you want to try something a little bit soapy and clean, this is it. And I think these are not too expensive if it's even still around. It might be discontinued. But speaking of scent that is mysteriously clean and kind of sterile, but still smells good. I don't know how these people at Labo do it. This is a very expensive line, so you know, you might want to just get a sample or something. You have to pay for them. I think they're $6 for the regular samples, but it's okay. If you like really clean smelling and you don't even know how to, it's like a ozonic, so it smells like air that's been slightly charged by lightning. You know how like right before the you get a storm and you have this kind of crisp type of smell in the air that's kind of like slightly metallic. This is kind of like it, except it's like clean, you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe this. When you spray this on, it smells kind of like a chemical and very artificial and whatnot. But then afterwards, everybody around you will be like, something smells good, you know? It smells fresh and clean. Not in an overly floral way either. It's just kind of like, it's hard to describe. So this is the modern, the marvel of modern perfumery, that you have something like this, that Another 13. This is some type of clean skin musk. It's like so clean it doesn't even smell like musk, you know what I mean? It smells just like clean, like fresh clothes or something, but not the soap. It doesn't smell like soap. It's like clearer and cleaner and more crystalline than that. Yeah, so if you want to try something like this that's like interesting, give it a try. I mean, this is like one of those sprays that if you had like a long day at work and you're feeling less than fresh, but you don't want to pile on more perfume, because then, you know, perfume mixed with kind of not so fresh scent is just kind of gross, you know? And then it's almost like people are thinking like, well, what are you trying to hide? You're layering on like this stuff on top of the funk. But this will, it's almost like it dispels the funk, you know what I mean? Or it melts in with the funk and it changes it to slightly less funky. So if you want to keep a bottle of this in your work for like meeting up with friends after dinner, I mean, after work for dinner, drinks, yeah. Not bad. This is useful. It's a shower in a bottle. So speaking of making your clothes fresh and having a slightly more, like, what do you call it, personality, there's also this. So this is like Citron Noir. This is from Hermes. This is not cheap. So this is what I would call a salty citrus cologne with a very clean, freshening after effect. So this is also like it doesn't go on as chemical as Another 13, like Le Labo. This actually goes on with a recognizable kind of like dark, slightly salty, slightly like citrus, like dried, preserved, salted citrus. Well, which is what it is. This is Citron Noir. So Citron Noir, I think noir just means black. So it's like a darkish, well, you know how citrus, when they start preserving it, it turns like dark in color. They preserve it in sugar and salt. And it basically has like a salted citrus peel type of scent. You know what I mean? Slightly funky, slightly colognic, like guy's cologne. But it, after that unique first notes melts off, the back end, the musk in this is like really great. It does have the same effect as freshening your body and freshening up your clothes, like uplifting your clothes, as this Another 13, but less chemically smelling. This is like much softer. This is more airy and suede feeling, like smooth, like silk. You know what I mean? It smells like silk gliding on a body, silk slip gliding on body, that kind of scent. It's not sexy. I mean, it's not sexy for me. I guess anything can be interpreted as sexy, but it's clean. It's clean and unique at the same time. So if you're going to go overseas and you can't really bring a lot of perfumes with you, and you don't want your clothes to smell like stale luggage or whatever hotel smell, this will perk it up real good. It leaves a lingering scent that is just, it's not stale, it's just fresh. I mean, it's like you aired out your linens, kind of like feeling, you know, effect. So I highly recommend this. This is not, I mean, this is not a perfume in terms like, if you want a perfume that smells like very complex or whatever, this is the perfume usage. You use it to freshen up things, which I think was probably like the old use of perfume. I think back in the day, things quite often smelled stale, and due to lack of modern conveniences to hygiene. So perfume came in real handy for that purpose. So I think that instead of masking stuff, this kind of just like, I don't know, freshens things up. I don't know how it does that. Like it freshens up the air or something around it. Yeah, it's not scientific. But anyways, thank you for, oh, wait, there's one left. I have a lot of other, oh, there's actually two left. Okay, so let me start with this. So that got a little too serious. I mean, a lot of Musk is just fun and feminine and kind of pink like this. So this is Prada Candy, but this is like the, I don't know, Prada Candy, shoot. You know, I wish Florale, yeah. This is Florale. So this is something that I had previously given off. So this is like it smells like candied, like powdery candies. What do you call those? Valentine's hearts, I guess. You know, those candies that you give out in America that are hearts that kind of printed with a message during Valentine's Day. This is kind of what it smells like to me. Kind of sugary, powdery, and then at the end it's just like a nice clean musk. So this is like candy musk. So yeah, you can't leave out the gourmands nowadays. This is not a heavy gourmand, it's just a cute pink gourmand, very Parisian. And then we have this. So this is out of all the ones that I like had today, this and this kind of like slightly more on the animalic side. All the musk that I talked about today are more on the light side. So musk was originally actually supposed to be a very powerful pheromone, and this is what like wild animals like deer and whatnot, when they're in season and they need to mate, they would put forth musk. But I think for humans, because we socialize with each other on a daily basis and we're not necessarily mating all the time, we don't go into season as far as well, sometimes, but not all the time. Most of the time not. We must be civilized. We've kind of civilized all the musk, you know what I mean, to become like kind of like a cutesy innocent thing. But these ones on the other hand are slightly less innocent. This one is on the darker side, more, it could be masculine and feminine. It's a more assertive, but yet still slightly clean. This one, whilst it looks super innocent and smells innocent for the most part, this part is also like one of these, like it's kind of like this, but this musk, if this kind of slightly fruity floral musk, like a white musk, this is Carat by Cartier, and Cartier has like a really powerful musk called Mousse de Cartier, which I didn't bring out because I feel like it doesn't kind of match all the other musk that I have. That is a powerful as musk, okay? Use with caution, almost kind of scary, but very very nice. And you can tell they put a lot of care into it, make it balance and whatnot. But yeah, so they have this called Carat, like a carat diamonds and stuff like that. And it's basically like a clean white musk that is, you know, it's supposed to be innocuous, but like Cartier, if you spray a little too much of this, it actually has like a powerful after effect. Like their musk is not kidding, you know what I mean? They kind of have, it's an innocent musk on the outside, and then if you get too close or if you spray too much, it becomes like on the animalic and slightly, you can tell like it's getting a little wilder, you know what I mean? So this, I would say, use it with some caution, although it is very lovely. This looks like a genteel musk, but still musk. So thank you so much for listening to my musk perfume ramblings. If you see anything that you like, I will try to leave, not links, but you know, the names of the perfumes down there. A lot of these I've actually bought like a long time ago, so I don't know if they're still in existence, but if they are, you can look at them up online and check them out. All right, thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.